Just to remind you quickly of our problem, I'm Yvonne Selecki from the Osteoporosis Department at the Garvan Institute, and we've spent decades researching fracture and osteoporosis to create one of the most accurate predictive fracture risk calculators. But how do we take that out of the ivory towers of academia and help change patient outcomes? So we've developed a whole lot of iterations of that fracture risk calculator for doctors and for the public. But they're all very clinky and they all kind of look like they came out of a scientific paper. And a lot of people could tell us what was wrong with our applications but not how to fix them. And that's what's been so fantastic about this weekend. It's been one of the most useful 2 days I've had trying to develop this software with Tash, Savinka and Millie. And the best way we can illustrate that is to give you before and afters, which the team will do now.
Hey everyone, I'm Tash, I'm a UXer. So we were pretty lucky because Siobhan actually did a lot of the user testing prior to coming here. She tested some of the software out with GPs. So there were 3 problems that she came to us with. The first one was a website that was for consumers. The second one was an iPad app. And then the third one was something for GPs to go through with their patients. So we had to cater for 2 different audiences. Obviously, the GPs required a lot more detail. That would have been an excellent use case for the stress one. Okay, so what you're looking at here is what we started off with. So this is something that Yvonne already had created. So it was a fracture risk calculator that anybody could go to. And you fill in this information and then it spits out this, which is your percentage of the high likelihood of you having a hip or any kind of fracture. So the audience was specifically people over the age of 50 and beyond. So because of that, when we did the mock-up, we decided to use a much larger font and to try to make it a little bit more fun for them. So for this, we've got the target audience at the top. If you're over 50, you should do this. If not, move on. And also the thing at the bottom is, why you should trust us, decades of research and all of that jazz. We also ended up redoing the report, which Millie is going to talk to you for a bit.
Right, so there were 2 types of reports, one for the public and one for the GPs. The first type of report, as you have seen earlier on, it's just a lot of text there and there's not much visualization for the general public. So it's a bit difficult for the everyday users to understand. So what we've done here, and also for GP, there would be a row of charts, 4 of them, and it was difficult to tell which was which, and it was quite overwhelming.
Do you want me to show that?
Okay. So
This is what it was like.
So for GPs, they would see these 4 dials, and it wasn't really clear which chart was indicating risk for hip and which one was for any fracture. So, so what we did was we made it clearer that we're showing a 5-year risk or 10-year risk, and also we only showed 2 charts at a time. So you can view hip fracture, which is the more important fracture for users. And if you do want to see more, you have the option of clicking on this to see all fractures. Another thing we wanted to do was to compare the percentage of risk having treatment and not having treatment. So here, having them in the same chart allow users to see the difference it will make if they start a treatment early. And another thing that wasn't very clear in the user percentage as well as the GP's chart was that some people, because of the age, they might have a high risk, but it doesn't mean they should be concerned because maybe they are doing pretty well for the age group. So this is what this pie chart is showing. It's simply telling people you are in a certain percentile in your age group, and a little message at the bottom to tell people, oh, well done, don't freak out, everything is fine, or you should see your doctor immediately.
We also had, sorry, I know it turns off. Super quick, I swear. We also had a Windows version of it because most of the GPs use Windows. So this is what it looked like before. So this is it here, and then you've got, you know, it was pretty overwhelming, and we've taken it and we've said, you know, this is the first screen that the user goes through, then they hit new visit. Then this is the survey that they have to fill out, and then it creates a report. And we've also added another thing so that a patient can print out a report because they're probably 50 to 90, they can then share it with their family and assess the risk of it. And it also has PBS recommendations.
So in the previous version, this section here was on every, so that was like information for every class, and this information was on each page. So I put it to this PBS recommendations page, and now you can expand to find out more about like the specific class of drugs.
Ta-da! Okay, thanks guys.